Assalamualaikum guys, welcome to the Student Future channel. So in today's video I will tell you how to apply for Columbia scholarship for international students. This is the very best and easiest scholarship you can easily apply. You just have to complete your documents and the criteria for this scholarship and you can avail this scholarship easily. So first of all I will tell you what this scholarship is going to provide you. So it's 100% of the tuition fee for the duration of the academic program. Means your tuition fee is fully covered. Then courses are in Spanish courses. Applicants from non-Spanish speaking countries may apply with a duration for up to 6 months for scholarship to perfect the Spanish language. So for this scholarship you have to learn Spanish course or Spanish language, but this language will be covered in the scholarship. Means you don't have to pay for this language. The university or scholarship committee will give you further funds for this language course. Then you will be provided monthly stipend. So ICTX will support each foreign scholarship recipients with a monthly support of 3 minimum weeks. So ICTX is the scholarship committee that will manage your whole process for the scholarship, and it will give you monthly stipend as well. Then courtesy visa. ICTX will send letters to Colombian consulates abroad for the issuance of the courtesy visa type. So ICTX will hold this responsibility as well. Then health insurance will also be covered by within this scholarship. Installation costs, it will also be covered by the academic program. So they said $500,000 Colombian pesos, they will be granted in the first disbursement only once during the duration of the academic program. So it will be provided at the start of the program when you will avail this scholarship, but you will be given with monthly stipend or with fully tuition fee as well. Then foreigner identification, you have to apply for foreigner identification just like you have an identity card in your country. You have to get this identity or foreigner card in Colombia as well, but the cost for this will also be covered by the university or by the scholarship. Then if you have to buy any books and materials, it will also be funded within this scholarship. Let's scroll down it. Program for foreigners 2024. Okay, the application is going to end by 9th June. So you have to apply before 9th June. So you have time. You can complete your documents. Just prepare your documents and apply for this scholarship. So what are the requirements we will discuss later, but I want to tell you, you have to simply click on this link more information at, and you will get further information for how to apply this scholarship. I am going to copy this link and just paste it at another top. So page may be open in Spanish language, you can just translate it into English. Reciprocity program for foreigners in Colombia. So you can get further details if you want to study about them, or the scholarships, universities, investments, any details you can just go through by this. But let's scroll down this page. Here you can see scholarships for foreigners in Colombia, international experts and other scholarships, but you have to go through by this scholarship. Scholarships for foreigners in Colombia. Click here. Okay, so this page will be open. You can translate it into English. So first of all, Columbia Foreign Scholarship 2024 for the second program. Publication date is 9th May, but it will be end in 9th of June. This program is aimed at foreigners who wish to pursue their postgraduate studies in Colombia, as well as for foreigners from non-Spanish speaking countries who need to strengthen the Spanish language. Okay. So some courses will be in English, some will be in Spanish, some in French and other fourth language. So you have to choose your program accordingly. For example, if you have learned Spanish language, you can go for this program, but if you are totally in English language, then you have to select English language courses. Okay, So for further details related to these courses, you can just click on this catalog of academic offerings. You can check your program or your subject related universities by this link. When you will click here, an Excel file will be downloaded. You can go through by this. Okay, so I want to tell you application basis in Spanish, application rules in English. You have to click on this link so you can go through further information in English language. Click here. Okay, now I will tell you some further details related to this scholarship. Let's scroll down. Okay, so the main things are ICTex is the totally based, either you will get scholarship or not. You can get scholarship easily, but if you have and missed any document that they have mentioned but you have not attached, then the chances will be decreased to avail this scholarship. So duration of the scholarship for this financial support is, if you are just going for perfectioning of Spanish, then up to 6 months. If you are going to do any specialization, then 18 months. If you are going to do masters, then you have to gain this scholarship for 24 months. But if you are going to doctorate degree, then you will get the scholarship for 48 months. The renewal will be subject to compliance with the requirements by the ICTex. So for renewal, you need renewal request letter, certificate of grades with accumulated average of the program at least 4 out of 5, experience report signed by the tutor. If there is your tutor or director of your academic program, you will have to get signed by the director. They will sign it easily. Okay. Certificate from the university stating the current enrollment and the duration of the current academic program. For example, you have applied for doctoral degree and your 4 years are completed, but you have still work under your professor or in the university, then you have to complete these documents for extending your visa or your scholarship. Then coverage of benefits for this scholarship. The first is enrollment, health or medical insurance, as I told you earlier, visa cost, living expenses on the monthly sport basis, then installation expenses, each and everything for books and materials and for identity card. So what are the required documents for this scholarship? First of all, you have to get letter of pre-admission or final admission from the university. So many students just ask this question, what is pre-letter of admission? So for this pre-letter of admission to apply in this universities in Colombia, you have to just apply to the universities, not for scholarship. Before application of scholarship, if you will apply to different universities, they will easily give you admission on the basis of your grades, marks or your overall academic criteria. So you just have to apply to the universities, and after getting pre-admission letter, they will issue pre-admission letter to you, then you will apply for further scholarship. Okay, so quantity is minimum 1 letter or maximum 3 letters. Then the second document is letter of academic recommendation. So recommendation letter you can get by your previous university. For example, you are going to apply for doctoral degree. So from the university where you have done your master's degree, you have to get recommendation letter from the university or your professor in the supervision you have worked in your master's. He will easily issue your recommendation letter. So you need 1 letter minimum and the maximum 2 letters. Okay, then certificate of migratory movements means you need to complete your visa related documents for migration. Then certificate of undergraduate or graduate transcripts. If you have done your master, then your degrees of bachelor and masters and transcripts of both degrees, bachelors and masters, you have to these documents. If your documents are not in English language, then you have to go for attestation from the Spanish university, or you have to translate these documents into Spanish, French or English language. The better option is just go for attestation from Spanish embassy. They will attest your documents and the students who attested their documents from the embassy will easily get admission or scholarship. Then you have to write essay. Essay should be based on 2 pages, just describing about your professional development and your research work, your personal work. Means you have to tell them what you are going to do in this university and what are you going to do after availing this scholarship. Then copy of valid passport. You should have passport for this. Copies university degrees or diplomas. So these copies you may need to send to embassy or university. So for this purpose, they have mentioned the copy of the diploma must be certified by the home university or may be notarized. Okay, there are 2 methods of notarization. I have uploaded the video related to this, but in short, you can confirm by university. Either they accept notarization by the liar or not. If they accept the notarization of liar, then you can go to liar. Otherwise, you can just attach your copies from the Spanish embassy. Then resume or CV. You have to write a well written CV. Then health certificate, you can get it after your medical from the mentioned hospitals. Then professional experience certificate. So these are the total 10 documents that are must to submit while your application process. You have to submit these all of the documents. If any of the important documents will be missed, they wouldn't issue scholarship. So please be careful by completing these documents. For the scholarship selection criteria, your 30% marks will be given on the basis of academic excellence. 30% will be given on the basis of coherence between the academic and professional career and the studies to be carried out. Professional experience 20% marks, and geographical location of the Colombian teaching center 10% will be given on this basis, and 10% will be given on the reciprocity of cooperation of the country of origin, means from which country you are belonging to. Okay, the left scholarship acceptance process, it will be covered with scholarship acceptance. Then next process will be letter of commitment. Then you will get courtesy visa letter. Then you will get welcome logistic note. Okay, one more important point they have mentioned, it is necessary for the scholarship holder to have economic support for at least 3 months of support, around 700 USD per month. Okay, they are just saying for applying visa you may need a bank statement. So you just have to show 700 USD dollars to the embassy for getting visa, so that you can easily cover your at least 3 months within this port. But you will be given the scholarship when you will arrive in Colombia. It is just for getting visa. Then nothing is most important to tell you. You can just read this document by yourself. The main thing is how to apply for this scholarship. Let's go to the link. So as I told you earlier, you have to apply by this link. You have to just click on this link, login to apply. Okay, so this is the main page to apply for this scholarship. As first of all, you will not have the login. You have to just click on this link to create your ID. Now you have to just enter the details and your name, your mobile number, your email ID, and further details you can just translate it by Google Translate. Just open Google Translate on your mobile and translate it, and then put information and register for it. After registration, you have to log in and apply for the application. Just fill out the personal information and the details are the documents that they require. You will complete your application by this process. It's so simple. You just have to complete your document that I have mentioned, the 10 documents. You have to attach those documents, and you have to just enter your personal information, and your account will be created and you can easily apply for the scholarship. So wish you best of luck. If you have any kind of query related to this scholarship or application process, you can comment me. I will be there for you.